Most teenagers believe that life feels so good once you turn 18. You've got freedom to go wherever you want, to do whatever you want. Your parents are less strict on you. You can get your driver's license or whatever that reason of happiness may be, right? And yeah, that is true. You can have a lot more freedom than you did before. But there's one thing that I wanted to talk to you about, and that's time flies really fast once you hit 18. I just turned 19 today. This is my 19th birthday. This is how I'm celebrating it, by the way. And bro, I can't even think of my 18th year as a year. It just feels like a matter of a couple weeks, a couple months. I just think as if it was like a few days ago, like that I turned 18. I was so caught up in my daily life or whatever that may be, but my 18th year went by so fast. This realization hits once you turn 18. Bro, you're gonna have to deal with the real world now. You're gonna have to be independent now. There's one thing that you must know, and that thing is whatever decisions you make once you hit 18, it's not that, oh, I'm still a kid, like it doesn't matter if I do this, like who cares? It is what it is. No, 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 no. The decisions that you make now, they determine what happens to you for the rest of your life. The decisions, the people, for example, that you hang out with, the friends that you make, the things that you do on a daily basis, the things that you say to other people, the promises that you make yourself, the goals, the things you do on a day-to-day basis, even the school that you're in, the classes that you are in now, there are higher classes. Whether you decide to study or not to study, like it affects you for the rest of your life. And that's where you realize that the downsides of turning 18, turning an adult, are much more than the upsides. Now listen, the point of this video is not at all to overwhelm you. I just want you to prepare for something that I'm going to tell you about. But to prepare for that, you must answer this question truthfully to yourself and to me. In your 17th year, when you were 17, what goals, significant goals, you made to yourself, and did you get to accomplish them? What is one thing or two things that you did that you're proud of, that you know will help you for the rest of your life? Yeah, I mean, like, you're 1 year closer to your death now. Do you make Allah proud? He created you for a purpose, you know that, right? Do you even know what that purpose is? Have you journaled about it? Have you set your purpose like, oh, this is the purpose of my life, so I'm gonna make goals based off this, and then I'm gonna make a routine based off it. Have you even got a routine? Have you got goals? Are you taking responsibility on a day-to-day basis? How will you make your parents respect you? You're almost an adult, and your parents still think you're a video gamer. You've only got 2 years before you're a full adult. Or maybe 1 year if you're going to university at 19. Because listen, once you go into university or you get a full-time job, it gets so much harder to build your dream life, to get the financial freedom that you want, to get the business that you want. There's so much that's going to be on your plate that you won't know what to do with if you don't set yourself up for it. So now you have two options, right? Click off and say, oh yeah, I'll just go to university. I'll be average after university. After 3-4 years, I'll look at it. I'll have a job. But yeah, I'm gonna grind through it, bro. Even though I haven't grinded for one day in my life, like I'm not grinding through it. I'm gonna have the Sigma grind state. I'm gonna make it out the hood. Yeah, sure, you can keep going with the mediocre way of thinking and stay average forever. Or you could say, hold on. I hit 18. The time for games is over. What I do today, it affects everything that happens to me later on in life. The compound effect has started. What you do on a day-to-day basis now, it will add up to something either really significant or something that is really detrimental towards you in your late 20s. And so will you choose to make that change and change your life forever to set yourself up for future success? Because if you choose the former, if you choose the first option, you can just click off, get lost, and do whatever you want, right? Because obviously you know more than all of us here. But if you chose the second option, even if you didn't have goals last year, even if you don't have goals now for the next year, don't worry, I got you, bro. There's 3 steps to this method. 3 steps to set yourself up for success. Save 10 years of your life, your entire 20s, by doing these 3 things. Starting today. Because from today, you're no longer a child. There's no human that's going to come to save you. What you want is on the other side of your discipline and your willpower and your action. The first step is your purpose. You must journal about your purpose. You've never journaled about your purpose. You don't know what value you can provide back to the world. Your purpose is basically Take one thing that you're good at. Maybe you're not good at anything. Take one thing that you like and provide the max value back to the community, back to your people. Make them happy, and that's your purpose. Oh, but I gotta make them happy. I gotta focus on myself first. Listen, selfish guy, this ego has never got you any progress so far in your life. So listen, if you provide value to other people, right? Ultimately, you get value back. Let's say I have a business, I have a brand, right? And I provide value in the sense that I give coaching to someone who's getting value off me. In return, he's gonna give me value. He's gonna pay money to me. It's fair trade for time, knowledge, valuable information, accountability, and money. So it's a fair trade. What can you do to provide value to them so that you can get value back, whether it be wealth, health, fulfillment, happiness, whatever that may be? So you must sit down and think, okay, what is one thing that I'm good at or mediocre at, or maybe one thing that I'm not good at but I like and I feel like this is my passion. I want to go for it. Go do it with the intention of prioritizing the akhirah over the dunya. This is extremely important because the next step is to set smart goals based on your life purpose. I've set 3 smart goals for this 2024 year, right? And on top of that list, I wrote, work on these goals with the intent of prioritizing the akhirah or the dunya. You must not forget, this is extremely important. In your pursuit of this world, you must not forget why you're here in the first place, because you might never get to accomplish those goals. What matters is that you try. But if you didn't try with the right intention of pleasing Allah, then even that doesn't matter. You can work as hard as you want, but you will bear no fruit. There will be no point. It's wasted labor. So you must set smart goals. Write this exact line that I said. Work on them with the intent of prioritizing the akhirah over the dunya, and then you make it 3 smart goals. So smart means specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. So within this year, you're going to set a specific goal, let's say about studying, and you're going to be really specific. Okay, I want exactly this grade in this subject. Or maybe you've got a business to start and you'll say, okay, I'm going to produce this much output and I'm going to charge this much for it. And this is my goal, to make this much revenue off it. And one thing that you must add to that list has to do with your real purpose. Allah says in the Quran that I did not create mankind and jinn except for to worship me. Now, worship doesn't necessarily have to be just salah all the time. Doing good deeds is an act of worship, you know that, right? So when you work on your goals with the intention of pleasing Allah, with the intention of making other people happy, that's a good deed. And you are fulfilling your purpose. Now with that intention, whatever you work on, whether you become an accountant, doctor, whatever, a businessman, whatever you become, that will be fulfilling. That will be a fulfilling career to have. So you set smart goals based on this purpose. The third step is to make a routine, a daily routine, which you will follow strictly every single day. Otherwise, you will never ever amount to anything. You will never make any significant progress. How do I know this? Because for 2 years, I coped with this idea of a to-do list, a daily checklist. But you know, if you struggle with discipline for your whole life, that's not going to work for you. In Atomic Habits, James Clear says that, hey yo, you do not, he didn't say hey yo, but he said, a lot of the times people are not lazy, but they lack certainty. They don't know at what time to do what. So once you know exactly what to do, it's only a matter of doing it. If you make a to-do list, you're like, okay, I'll work out today, but when, where, how? How's it going to happen? And like, I just said it, but it's not going to happen. So set a daily routine. At this time, this. At that time, this. Okay? And praise the Lord at this right time. These 3 things, once you do that, you must start doing it from today, because once you realize, and here's a bonus tip, right? Journal about what you want in life, and journal about the challenges that you will face going into uni, the fees, who will pay the fees, who will pay for the living costs, who will pay for everything. If you want to get married, who will pay for that? You got to think about all of these things. And once you journal about this, you realize, wait, I'm about to waste my time, but bro, I can't afford to, because another day goes by where I waste time means another day I have to spend broke and not get what I want. Like, bro, why are you wasting your time? You will realize that you can't afford to. You have too much responsibility on your hands. You got too much to achieve. So make dua and get to work. Listen, you must be content with what you have. Don't think that, okay, once I get this, I'll be happy. You must think that, oh, I'm so grateful for everything that I have now. I'm so grateful that I'm able to go work out because I've got limbs and I've got eyes to see and I've got ears to hear. I can hit this workout. So enjoy it. Love your body for it, right? Don't think, oh, I hate my body. When I get a six pack, that's when I'll love it. No, you work on your body because you love it. You try to make money because you love your loved ones. And that's a reason to be grateful. You have loved ones. Always be content. That's what the Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him said. A true believer must be content. But he must never be complacent. You must always ask Allah for more. You do realize that Allah has an unlimited bounty to give you. So why would you not ask Him for more and strive for more? Make dua that will change your degree. Not degree like it won't change your degree, but it will change your predestination. It will change what happens to you. For with Allah, there's nothing impossible. Never stop following your routine, even if you're in doubt. You're in doubt whether this will work, whether you should go back to your own mindset. Just remember why you started, what you want in life. Never settle for average, because you will hate it. You will not like it, bro. There's nothing good that comes out of settling. You must always strive for more. Make your parents proud. This is the year. Make your parents respect you. Not even proud, like make them respect you. They think you're a video gamer. You're 18. You're supposed to be an adult. And they think you're a video gamer. You're a death scroller on Instagram. You must show them results. And how do you get results? Through a routine. Make them proud so that they respect the decisions that you make. You're gonna have good and bad days. Never give up. You can have everything you want. But are you brave enough to go and get it? That's what you must prove to yourself by sticking to this routine and cutting out junk food, cutting out video games, cutting out time wasted on your mobile phone. Because the compound effect has started to take place. 1 hour of video games a day, it amounts to thousands of hours wasted when you hit your 28, like 29-year-old. Like at that time, you'll regret it. You'll see how I could have gotten everything that I wanted if only I spent that 1 hour doing something productive, making my parents proud, providing value to the people, achieving my purpose. I'd be happy now. Let's get to work, man, and do it for the people that you love. Make them proud. Make them respect you as a man. Will your kids look up to you as a respectable person, as a superhero? Don't think you're doing it for yourself, because no, you're doing it for the people that you care about. I want you to join the Brotherhood Discord server, bro. There, we can provide more value to each other, and we can grow even more. I look forward to seeing you there, and happy birthday, bro. Take care.